So, super quick intro. I am Monica Michelle from Visible Not Broken, and I noticed when looking for a car, it is so hard to figure out just from websites and looking at things whether a wheelchair will work and whether there are the safety features. I will need my husband is in the back. As you can hear, I'm struggling with the wheelchair. So I'm going to do a video series of looking for a car with wheelchair accessibility and also all of the sort of new tech features that will help a disabled driver. So stay tuned, and I'll do this in a series of different ones. Today I think we're going to be covering Toyota and possibly, if my energy holds out, Subaru. So we'll see which ones are still within affordability. I'm going to put that in quotations, and also that I am ridiculously privileged to even be looking at a new car. So I'll try to keep this informative. All right, thanks everyone. And if you want to hear more from us, we do a podcast every week on different issues with chronic illness, disability, and we interview others with different chronic illness and disabilities. We also have experts on who talk about things like finances and disability, sex and relationships and disability. So be sure to check us out there too. And that's www.invisiblenotbroken.com. And please feel free to share these episodes. I think they're pretty informative. Thanks everyone. Be kind, be gentle, be a badass. All right, some thoughts, and I'll try to add in some photos later in my brilliant photo editing skills. Seriously, that's a joke. I have no video editing skills at all. Quick thoughts. So we just went through Toyota. And, okay, so if you don't have hip mobility issues, the Prius might be really super awesome for you, because if you have a wheelchair that breaks down, the Prius, really super affordable, great gas mileage, and there's definitely trunk space for my wheelchair, which is the Will CI, which breaks down really nice. Seriously, if you haven't checked it out and you can afford it, best wheelchair ever. Okay, so Prius totally could work. Now, what blew me away was the Rav 4 hybrid. So I have POTS and Ehlers-Danlos, so getting gas is a huge issue for me. Absolutely can dislocate my hip getting out of the car. I absolutely could drop in a faint if I get out of the car and stand up too fast. Getting gas, not my thing. So we really need good gas mileage. That one gets about 40, which isn't my ideal, but it could absolutely work. So RAV4, keep that on your list. What I loved about the RAV4 was that I could get in and out of it without hurting myself, because the slide in is right at hip level, which was amazing. I could not even try to get into the Prius. There was no way I was going to be able to get my hips down that low and then back out again without dislocating something. Please keep that in mind when you're looking at the sedans. They seem to be super low. I haven't owned a sedan in a long time, so I have not tried this in a while, and I couldn't even give it a shot. So really think about your mobility issues when you're looking at the Prius, or really any of the sedans we looked at in Toyota. The RAV4 is definitely leading the pack for us. That was a really nice slide in, slide out, and all of the stuff that I absolutely have to be able to drive and to have some autonomy in my life is the blind spot warning. The automatic braking, definitely the cameras that go all around the car, so that if there's anything that goes wrong, the car takes over if I can't. That was all standard on Toyota, which is great. It pisses me off when they make a safety thing something that you have to buy into. It just seems ridiculous that they don't want their people to live. I get having a stereo system or leather interior or something like that being a higher price point, but safety should never be a higher price point. So I really do appreciate that Toyota has that. They also have all the connectivity with the phones and the navigation. So if you have fibro fog like me, you don't have to try to remember everything. Super awesome. And we were really surprised because we stopped off at Nissan, which I didn't think there's anything on their roster that would work for me. But the Leaf shocked me. I'll try to get some video in there because I did take some. I was really surprised. So Nissan seems to have actually thought through what a disabled person might need. I don't know if they did that intentionally, if they're hey, we have people who have kids and they need to get strollers and children in and out of a car, which is oddly, strangely the same things that disabled people are usually looking for. So the slide in, slide out was really easy. It's at a good hip height. If you buy in at a higher level, it does have the thing where you can put your foot underneath it and the lift gate comes up. That is really helpful if you are disabled. I deeply appreciate not dislocating my shoulders to get my wheelchair in, so that was fabulous. Way more trunk space than I ever thought there would be. I was shocked at how much trunk space there was. There was enough space for my wheelchair. I think the Wolf would probably have to go in the back seat, but I was super impressed with that. And then if you buy the higher level, You saw where that was coming. It actually has like up to, I think, a 260 range. I have serious range anxiety with my wheelchair, so I don't know how well I do with a car, but that is now back on our list, and I'll be doing more research. I'll try to get some videos up for you guys, but this is the first video in the series of different wheelchair-friendly cars. So thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you like what we do, please head on over to invisiblenotbroken.com. And you'll hear way more about a life with chronic illness and disability from people all over the world. We interview people with all different conditions all over the world, and we do have our experts on. So until next time, be kind, be gentle, and be a badass.